I really like Coach Patricia a lot. I like the stuff that we're doing as a team, getting closer with the guys, and we're just finding our identity, molding everything together.
What do you like about Coach Patricia?
I mean, I don't know if you just saw over there. I was just talking to Coach Patricia, just trying to connect. He's trying to teach me the game. His 30 years experience. So, yeah, it's just refreshing to have a coach who just spends a lot of time with his players and really cares about them.
Does it feel like, I mean, you obviously had a role last year. But
Yep.
This is your chance to be a starter now. Does this feel like your time to really, embrace that role and be the full, leader?
I mean, I'm just trying to be always a player on the rise, continually getting better every single day. I mean, it's the spring right now, so I still got to just keep going and trying to get better. But I think if I continue to get better, continue to be a guy on the rise, my season will turn out the way I want it to.
What kind of things have you learned from Coach Patricia? You mentioned, spending time with him, but what are some of the things you've picked up in the short time you've had with him?
Yeah, so I was just talking to him over there right now, and we were just talking about different things like using feints or using one-hand, two-hand jams, understanding the coverage, things like in tempo, like how just timing up my blitz, because when they're on a set snap, just different things like that. So I mean, he just has a lot of ball knowledge. So we're just talking ball.
You said, what does it mean to always be a guy on the rise? Can you expand on that?
You're continually getting better. I mean, we have guys who've been starters here for a couple of years. We have guys who haven't really played that much, or guys in the middle. And even no matter where you're at on that spectrum, you still always have to continue getting better, continue honing your skills, because staying average is going to get you beat.
As you're getting ready for that nickel role in this defense, Jordan obviously last year played, and you did too, some deeper coverages, some safety responsibilities. How are you working to diversify your game and maybe be able to roll back deep and do some of that stuff?
I mean, yeah, I already had an understanding from last year, because being Jordan's backup last year, I was doing some of the same things. But honestly, with the new defense, I'm just trying to learn what that looks like. Again, with Coach Guerrieri, he's a great teacher as well, always in there with Coach Walt, and all of us helping us learn. And then, I mean, we're practicing. Then I also do some drills after practice too, just to hone my skill set.
Where have you grown the most, do you think, over this last year or so?
I think, I just think it's really honestly understanding the game, understanding what my assignment is, how to win to my assignment, just understanding the spacing on the field. Continue to still get better on that, but understand the space on the field, where to win at, and where they want to get the ball to, just by the formation, setup, splits, things like that.
What have your impressions been of Devin Sanchez so far through camp? Obviously, he's highly touted recruit, but what have you seen on the field?
He definitely, the skill set's all there. All the tools that you want in a player like that, they're all there, and he's been showing it here at practice as well. Being in a new system, he's still learning every single day, just how I've said all of us are. So he's still learning every single day, and he's still a guy on the rise.
It's not just him, but obviously there's younger players that you can help out. And what are some of the things that you try to pass on to them about the things you've learned and the things you've seen? Obviously, in a couple different programs, things like that.
Yeah, I've been in a couple different programs, and I've been playing the game for a while. So I've seen some of the best players, what a routine looks like. So helping guys build that routine, showing them, I think just the best way is showing is how you operate, asking them to come along, telling them what I'm seeing, and just breaking down really how to watch film, how to take care of your body, how to work hard, things like that.
You and Sonny are both seniors this year.
Yep.
Has that sunk in for you guys yet? How does that feel?
Yeah, I mean, it feels good. I know Sonny's on his own journey. I'm on my own journey, but it feels good to be here together. We bounce ideas off each other. We have my dad here to teach ball, talk ball with us. So I was actually just thinking about this yesterday. My dad just told me some things that I was applying in practice today. So I'm just super grateful to have that. And then really just being a big brother, watching Sonny step into this leadership role on the team. I'm just proud of him.
What is that like, seeing Sonny step into that leadership role, step into that type of job?
Being honest, sometimes I get weak. I think it's funny sometimes, just because I've been around him the whole process. So just seeing him get comfortable talking in front of the team. At first, I'm his big little brother, but just kind of trying to take him serious. But then when you really hear the message and really start to sink in, he's really starting to mold into that role and really step into it.
Has that been an adjustment? Obviously that's your brother, but also that's somebody who is leading a football team. Has that been an adjustment, kind of separating those two things?
I mean, not really, because we always been on a team in our whole life, and I've seen him be in those leadership roles prior to this. I mean, he was stepping into it already last year, but we had 8 guys on the defense leave, so now he has to really just elevate that. But yeah, not really. I've been seeing him. I knew he was going to mold in this for a while now. So
what makes him a good leader?
I think he just knows how to talk to different players. Different players require different approaches. Some players you can rip them a little bit. Some guys you might need to pull them to the side. Some guys might need they have some off the field things that he just can give some insight to. It just depends on the guy. Just being able to relate to each individual player and see them as a person and connect. I think that helps build trust with him as a leader.
Lorenzo, I was watching an interview with Ransom recently.
Yeah.
What do you think he meant by that?
When I came here, I was 7th on the depth chart. Like I was nowhere where I needed to be at. But I always knew like you got to have that confidence to be able to play DB here at a high level. And I think it's just going to show. I'm excited to go out here and ball this year. So you got to be a little delusional. You got to be a little delusional coming into such a competitive place. I came here playing receiver. And I think I want to show my boy Lay that I wasn't delusional. Somehow I put it all together this year. But I always just been a guy who's still talking trash, still, even when I might not have it all together yet, just still trying to get better every day.
As you worked your way up the depth chart, you were doing a lot on special teams.
Yep.
Coaches have been making that a priority with a lot of the younger guys. What would your message be to some of those younger guys that are trying to find their way on special teams?
Yeah, on special teams, like it's not a free play. Like that down, it's critical and it like has a direct effect on winning and losing games. You see if we miss field goals or if our punt game's not right, we're not hitting 40-plus yards, things like that has direct correlation on winning and losing football games. And really at the next level, I have some guys who've been there, and like we have Nate Ebner. He played 10 years and he was a special teams guy. So just especially for me being a guy in my role in my situation, special teams is the utmost importance, and I want it to be a tool to keep me in the NFL for a while, and I think the other guys should look at it as a tool to do the same thing at least, and even get an opportunity to get on the field.
You hope to still be a part of the kicking tournament?
I'm trying to get back there and return some kicks for sure. But that's also me building the trust back there for allowing me doing it. But I want to be on all 4 units. I know like playing nickel at the next level, you see guys, you got to be on special teams, and it's just I hold a certain stand when I go play. So just being an asset there is critical to helping the team win this year.
How much more comfortable do you feel now than you did a year ago?
I mean, I don't know. I've been getting comfortable. I felt comfortable playing for a while now. If I'm being honest, we had guys in front of me who were good football players, but to me, it wasn't really about that. Just continue to get on the rise. I feel like my skill sets are getting better, my game's getting better, and as long as I'm playing football, I still want to keep getting better.
Give me your impressions of Jermaine Matthews.
Jermaine's a ball player. He's an energy giver. He's one of those guys who gets the team excited. He's talking a lot of trash. He has the cool sellies, everything like that. But I think he's starting to really. I've been with him since he first came in, so I've been seeing him mature, grow into more of a leadership role, and really just he's continuing. He's a guy on the rise too, getting better every single day.
He's not talented.
He's a talented football player. Yeah, I think he has a chance to have a great year this year.
Lorenzo, who really made a move, you think, in the spring, first half of the spring, has caught your eye?
I want to give a shout out to my guy Malik Harford. But I don't really think it was just this spring. Like in the winter off season, he was going real hard. We have this thing where you grade out champion, and he holds himself to a high standard. And he did that, and then it's just translating to the field. That's who I've been watching a lot of my film with. I've been seeing him apply to the field, and he's getting better every day.
Yeah, I was going to say, you see a Lathan Ransom leave, you go, who's going to step into that spot? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the evolution of football.
I was about to say, this is Ohio State too, so I mean I know Lathan was a great player. Don't get me wrong, but they're kicking the ball off in Ohio State, and their standard's the standard. So we got to have players who can make plays.
Who do you like? Who's making, nickelback, whatever? Who's making some strides in that room? Miles Lockhart enjoying the competition, but how would you describe it?
Yeah, I mean we have a lot of guys. Position flexibility is a big thing here, so we put a bunch of different guys in that position. So I think Bryce West has been playing well, and then I think Miles is coming along too. But I think the biggest thing for all of us is just really getting them to understand the defense, getting them to know what they're doing, and they all have the skill set. So really, as that mental part develops, the physical's already there. So just putting it all together, and they have the chance to be really good players here.
When a guy like Devin Sanchez walks in, 5-star, one of the top players in the country, is there an initiation process with players anymore? I'm smart aleck remark about another school. I won't do that. But is there, do you see a guy kind of grow up in front of your eyes?
Yeah, I mean, the stars, it might show the skill set that you have or like the God-given abilities. But what I want to say about Devin is just the type of person he is. He's a real good guy. I think his ego is not crazy. Like he's a real humble guy, and then he's trying to get better every single day. The stars and all that really don't matter. There's not really initiation process. If you come here, you're a freshman. You got your black stripe on. You got to earn your way, and I think that's gaining your teammates' trust and gaining the trust in your coaches.
How
how have you seen him just like when in terms of like competitiveness, like acquitting himself so far in his first spring?
Oh yeah, he's competitive. But if I'm being honest, I don't really want to. I mean, he has the hype. He's a 5-star and all that. But like Ohio State, like the standard's the standard. So like everyone in our room is held to this standard, and I think he's getting there, meeting that standard. Like he's getting better every single day. He has to continually get better. But the traits that you want and the things about effort, going hard, being a competitor, all those things that are not the technique, not the football part, he has that there. And I think when everything else comes along, he's gonna be a great player as well.
How has that standard helped you personally going into your third year now of kind of your development over the last couple of years?
I mean, yeah, I was challenged. I mean, it's either sink or swim. I had guys in front of me. I had to make a choice. Like, do I want to continue to get better every single day or just be complacent? I could just sit here and be like, okay, like this is just my situation, or try to find a way. So, I mean, I made a way on the field, and that was my goal. I had to go hard. I had to do certain things. I had to go on special teams, and those things I weren't doing before necessarily in my freshman year, playing all those special teams, or I don't know, trying to learn nickelback. I came here to play corner. I'm out here playing nickelback, so it's sink or swim. So I think I did that. And now it's the time just to take it to another level and continue to get better.
You mentioned confidence earlier and said you have to be a little bit delusional.
Yeah.
Is it important to have that confidence even before maybe you have everything figured out at a new position or at a new
I mean, clearly, I mean, I would have never played if I didn't. I would have never played if I didn't. I came here to play corner. We have a bunch of guys here at corner. Now I'm trying to get at nickel. We have a dude starting at nickel. I want to play. I have to get in on the third down package. I have to go do this on special teams. I haven't done something on special teams. So, like, yeah, you got to be a little delusional. You got to be a little delusional.
All right, Lorenzo, thank you.
Thank you.